चलिए आज मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि व्यूज़ और मेटेरियलिस्ट व्यू में डिफरेंसेस क्या है बाय द हेल्प ऑफ एनालॉजी। ओके, सपोज़ मैं आपको यहाँ स्क्रीन पर दिखा रही हूँ कि सपोज़ अगर आप किसी रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हैं और वहाँ पे स्क्रीन, जैसे आप पिज़्ज़ा लेने जाएँ या बर्गर लेने जाएँ, तो वहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे आपको प्राइसेस दिखाता है, मे बी वो ओल्ड वन हो और प्राइसेस अपडेट करना हो। तो जैसे ही वहाँ के हेड जो होते हैं या मीन्स स्टाफ जो होते हैं, जैसे ही वो प्राइस को अपडेट करते हैं, देन सडनली यू you will be able to get the updated price. Okay, there is nothing like that it is stored old one prices. Okay, you just see the new one. That is in the case of view. And in case of materialized view, suppose on a table you get a printed menu where you get old information, and at 11 a.m. they updated the printed menu, and you can see the differences of in menu or prices, other side. So it stored the data physically. Either they put a printed menu at 11 a.m. updated one, but still there is another printed menu that is earlier at 10 a.m. So there it is stored the old data and it is in cached memory. In case of we talk like it physically store the data that it is in cache memory. So you can see that it store the data physically cached and need refresh to stay update date. Okay, उसको रिफ्रेश चाहिए होता है कि अप टू डेट होने के लिए इसको रिफ्रेशमेंट चाहिए होता है, अदरवाइज इट विल शो ओल्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन एंड देर इज नो इन्फॉर्मेशन ओल्ड वन, सो इट विल शो ओनली updated one. Okay, you can see in a table view like table form, like there is definition of in case of pros and cons. Like in case of view, it is just a saved SQL query that suppose you are select column 1 from table 1, so it's just a save SQL query, you don't have to write again. There is a virtual table but it is not physically stored. Okay, in case of materialized view, SQL query will be saved but stored data will is also stored there. Okay, data storage in case of view, no data phase live from base table, that will take data from real live base table. But in case of this material view, it store data physically. Freshness always view in case of view it is always up to date, and in case of material view outdated, and it will show old one if you do not refresh it. Okay, in case of performance, view is slower for large query because it have to compute from live based data. But in case of materialized view, it read pre-computed data because it is already in the it is already physically stored. So it's suppose you have written something on paper and you have to give answers up, so from notes it will be easy to get the answer, to find out the answer. So in case of same, utilized view will make easy to faster compute rather than view, because it have to compute, you have to find out from real base table because it's just a query, not a stored data. Use case real time report or dashboard, because we have to like show the dashboard on live basis. Live basis means real time report, there is no meaning of to show old one. And in case of materialized view, heavy aggregation summary report, these are terms that is. So use of view we can get real time report, and in case of materialized view, because aggregation and report will be on the basis of some computation, so in that case materialized view is better. Maintenance, no need to refresh इसमें you we have to manual or schedule refresh. Okay, example, create syntax is more important. Create view given as v1 as select start from orders. Create materialized view same mv1 as select count start from others. Okay, pros and cons, like you can say that in case of it is lightweight, always show refresh data, slower for large complex query, can't index or optimize for performance. इसमें इंडेक्सिंग नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि डाटा तो है ही नहीं. So, and in case of materialized view, great for performance on heavy or repeated query because it is already stored, so it is easy to make anything like, and can be indexed. Data can go stale, and if you do not refresh, then how it can be updated one. Okay, and it needs storage and maintenance because it has to be physically stored. So when to use what? So most of the important, one of the most important question. So in which case we have to use one. In case of scenario based like real time dashboard, okay, view is better because it query the data from live basis. Monthly report with same aggregation because I have to compute, so there is some calculator function sometime, so aggregation is there. So materialized view is in that case like monthly report, like month over monthly data or weekly based or sometimes cumulative sum or anything. लार्ज डेटा सेट पर परफॉर्मेंस मैटर, जहाँ परफॉर्मेंस का ज़रूरत होता है हमें, क्योंकि व्यू में तो हम कर नहीं सकते, देन मेटलाइज व्यू इज़ मच बेटर. यू वांट इंस्टेंट अपडेट विदाउट रिफ्रेश, विदाउट एनी हैशल, then view is okay. I am taking the example from ChatGPT because it would be easier with analogy to get understand, because only definition will not get you like more understandable. Thank you.